Join me as I dive into the world of dark psychology and try to figure out how to make someone obsess over me. Let's see if I can pull off these dating secrets. Dark psychology in dating is a controversial topic, and for good reason. It's the art of influencing someone's emotions, thoughts, and behaviors to get what you want from them. Some people call it manipulation, while others see it as a necessary evil in the game of love. Today, I'm going to explore the most effective dark psychology techniques that can make someone obsess over you. But before we dive in, I want to warn you, these techniques can be powerful, so use them responsibly. We've all been there. We meet someone we really like, but for some reason they just don't seem interested. We send them messages, make phone calls, and show up at their doorstep, but they barely even acknowledge our existence. It's frustrating, it's demoralizing, and it's heartbreaking. But what if I told you that there's a way to turn the tables and make them the ones who can't stop thinking about you? We've all heard the phrase, out of sight, out of mind, but the truth is, it's not that simple. When someone disappears on us, our minds start racing with all the possibilities. Are they okay? Are they with someone else? Do they even care about me? The uncertainty creates an emotional vacuum that can drive us crazy, and that's exactly what we're going to exploit. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to effortlessly attract others, while you're left standing on the sidelines, wondering what's wrong with you? It's not that there's anything wrong with you. It's just that you're not using the right strategies to capture someone's attention. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's get into the juicy stuff. One of the most effective dark psychology techniques in dating is mirroring. When you mirror someone, you subtly imitate their body language, tone of voice, and even their speech patterns. This creates a sense of familiarity and rapport, making them feel like they've known you their whole lives. For example, if you're on a date and the other person is leaning back in their chair, you lean back in your chair too. If they're speaking in a soft tone, you speak in a soft tone as well. It's all about creating a sense of synchrony. Another technique is playing hard to get. When you're too available, you become boring, predictable, and uninteresting. But when you create a sense of scarcity, people start to crave your attention. It's like the old saying goes, absence makes the heart grow fonder. By playing hard to get, you're creating an emotional roller coaster that keeps people guessing and wanting more. Emotional manipulation is another powerful technique. When you understand what motivates someone, what they're afraid of, and what they desire, you can use that knowledge to create an emotional connection that's hard to break. For example, if you know someone is afraid of being alone, you can use that fear to create a sense of dependency on you. But there's one technique that stands above the rest, the art of creating an emotional dependence on you. When someone feels like they need you to survive, they'll do anything to keep you in their lives. This is the holy grail of dark psychology in dating, and it's not for the faint of heart. By creating an emotional vacuum and then filling it with yourself, you're creating a bond that's hard to break. So how do you create an emotional dependence on you? It's simple. You become the center of their emotional universe. You validate their feelings, you listen to their problems, and you offer solutions that no one else can. By doing so, you're creating an emotional crutch that they can't imagine living without. However, I have to warn you, this technique is morally ambiguous and should be used with caution. Creating an emotional dependence on you can be exploitative and even toxic if not practiced responsibly. Remember, the goal is to create a healthy, mutually fulfilling relationship, not to manipulate someone into submission. In conclusion, making someone obsess over you using dark psychology techniques is a powerful tool that can be used for good or bad. Just remember to use these strategies responsibly and always prioritize the other person's emotional well-being. If you've ever used dark psychology techniques in your dating life, share your experiences in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about dating tips and psychological tricks, check out my next video.